Right, that should have worked. How is everyone today? Let's get ready for a little bit of Blood Bowl, shall we? Okay then, so welcome everyone. We are going to go and look at where we were last time. So we were playing the Orcs. There they are. There's the lads.
Welcome back to Cabal Vision HD.
Now we do have, unfortunately, I'm injured and missed this game, so that's a bit of an issue. Rest of the team's looking good. We got ourselves Mighty Blow on Foul. We got ourselves Block on a Black Orc last game, and we are playing the Khemri, who, I mean, this is just going to be a brutal, savage game, I think. They are going to really mess us up. Hold on, what's this Decay do again? Oh, interesting. So they're pretty squishy as well. Cool. Okay then, well, without further ado. Okay, so the plan.
All organizational details have been settled.
So
the match can begin.
We have a journeyman. Fantastic. A journeyman is basically a player who, because we don't have a full lineup, they give us a player. Well, we have to pay for it, but the they've got like a skill called Loner, I think it is, which basically makes them harder to reroll, which makes them basically a worse player. So, but yeah, anyway, the plan is, because they have very poor agility, we will, and they're quite slow, we'll try and stop them from getting the ball and hope they don't pick up the ball. And if they do pick up the ball, we just want to slow them down with receiving as few casualties as possible. They are going to be brutal, so let's all brace ourselves. Also, if anyone could let me know whether the levels are okay or not, that'd be great. They should be okay, but I was messing with some other stuff, a different project that I was working on, so I don't know whether the save of these settings worked properly. Right, there are our beautiful lads again. Shades in there, and yeah, just generally like if these guys weren't playing Blood Bowl, they'll probably be entering some sort of beauty pageant maybe, or Mr. or Miss Universe type stuff, you know? Good. Interesting. We're going to be on the offense first.
Khemri teams love a fight, but they have a nasty habit of coming to bits when you touch them. Okay.
So I'm quite lucky that I do have some strength 4 players. So where is the block? Where's Ian gone? There he is. Right, so we definitely want Ian on the front line. He has a block dice, which means he's going to have a better time against these big boys here. Do they have stand firm? No, they don't. Okay, this could work. And then, where is Combat Chicken? Here we are, Ball Carrier, hopefully. Right, we've got this Loner. Don't want him to get the ball or do anything really of note. Okay, let's try this. I'm, like I said, not feeling hugely confident about this game, but we have coffee. It's a nice day outside. We will overcome. Okay. Okay. Let's start making our way over there. Now, a big problem that we're going to have is if we don't manage to pick up the ball and it goes outside, it could go anywhere. Now, these guys have like 2 agility, which means they struggle to pick up the ball, but that doesn't mean they can't pick up the ball. Let's start putting out some protection. Gonna leave this guy up here. Okay, and then I'm gonna start throwing some dice right then. I would like to do this guy first. Just moving away works just fine. Stay. Alright, now these are the important dice. We really... Oh, interesting. Oh, because they're 5. Okay, I need to take this guy out first. Yeah, right. So we use Ian because he has block on a 1 die, which worked wonderfully. Bada bing. I will stay. Okay, it's still pretty good. A stun early on. We will take that. We will take it. Let's go to here. Alright, we get a nice 2 die here, which is awesome. I kind of want this to happen. Go. Stay. Okay, wonderful. Let's go to here. A little bit of aggression. Okay. I think I'm going to try and pick up the ball. I know I just cost a reroll and it could go badly because it can go out, but let's try it. No need to worry, obviously. Caro's got the ball. Right, I'm happy for Caro to score, actually. Getting some leveled up black blitzers might be a good idea, so give that a go. Okay, so what I'm basically trying to do is I would like to try and avoid staying in base contact at the end of my turn, basically, with a lot of these guys. They have... Basically, it's going to wreck my team. This might be a very 1 die orientated dice. Obviously, it's always nice to roll 2. Because of their lack of agility, I would be way more happy to score quickly. Right, they all have movement 6. I remember them being slower, but... Oh, that's right. The skeletons have slower speeds. It's a lineman there.
Like tree trunks. There was only going to be one result in that spat.
Okay, because Lanius is a tough boy, he's going to stand up and take some of that. Okay, this guy is doing his job. Can I scoot through? I can scoot. Maybe take advantage of beating this up and maybe get the ball further down the field. So let's give that a go.
Unity is strength.
We are going to move him. I am also going to move him away. Because I don't want him to be in base contact, basically. We're going to have some casualties today. That's just going to be the way it's going to go. Right, so he's only stunned, so I don't particularly want to be touching him. I'll go here. And then there. Yes, I can. I'll go here. This isn't the safest, but it will do. Let's go here. And this guy's still free, but he can't go that way.
This formation gives them a safe progression. It's going to be hard to make them lose the ball.
I'm going to bring this... oh, that was actually kind of dumb. That's the guy I do not want to be in base contact. Never mind. Alright, we'll get over it. Now, who has block here? That's a 1 die. Still give me 1 dice, which isn't terrible. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
He's coming to help his buddy.
Yes, that's sweet. Stay. Okay, this is very good news.
Safety in numbers.
Well, this guy's pretty much done for. Question is, do I want to move up as much? It's tough. It's a tough one. Maybe just leaving him here might be a good idea. Somewhere back here. Yeah, we'll leave him there, and then we'll see what happens with the other guy.
He'll get an assist now. Wuss.
Okay, it looks like they're going to be happy to let us score here, maybe.
They're gathering around that lone player.
How on earth did I miss all this? This guy's an issue. Okay. It's like the AI are going to let us have this one, which is nice of them.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
If anyone's going to get beaten up today, it's this guy here. He's not even on our team.
Bigger than ham joint.
That's great. Because he's got block. Fantastic work. Combat Chicken living up to his name there. Okay then, right. Fun things can happen now. Actually, we're in a really good spot to score, so... At this time... This guy's free at the moment. I need to make sure he gets wrapped up. Can we do that? This should go off.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
It's not enough. Okay, follow.
That's it. Force him back and then...
Still worried about this guy. Oh, we got this guy. Okay. They're all safe. He's gonna be safe when I do this. Bear in mind, these guys have like terrible agility. Oh, hi Ian, how's it going? These guys have a terrible... Basically, what's happening in the situation, things are going really well. It's turn 3. We haven't knocked out, and no one's been injured or hurt or anything, but we've got the ball. We're on the offense. We're moving down the lines. Their defense is unable to stop me, but that doesn't mean that terrible things won't happen. No, I don't want to pass it. No. So he's not a threat. He is. He's not. This journeyman will stand up and take a bit of a kicking. This guy, I'm thinking I quite like the idea of really beating up this mummy. Maybe even fouling the mummy with decay. But in the meantime, we're trying to knock this guy out of the field. It's fine.
That ball's starting to look a little tatty. When are they going to replace it?
I don't know, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please!" I'm not going to do it.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, absolutely. Ian. Ian's just saying that basically that the team are a lot better at the undead. Well, what are they called? Khemri? Are they Khemri? They're a lot better at killing me than they are scoring. Alright, that's my journeyman. I'm almost willing him to get hurt. Like there's some sort of thing where I will only get injured so many times, and therefore the journeyman should be the guy that gets mullered. But I don't think that's how it works. I think it's all dice rolls, baby. So Ian, I didn't tell you about the project that I've been working on. It's oh shit! Foul! No! I am going to use the apothecary. He is not a casualty. Oh, it's going to be a long game. Right, so I had this idea, right, of like asking people what their opinion on LARP is, because, you know, like it's 2020, try and get like a thing. I was like, yeah, definitely a close one. How do I do that, right? How do I get the general population's view on LARP, you know? So I came up with this idea of using I might need to score this turn. Do this first. Damn it. It's not the right answer.
He won't leave you alone anytime soon.
Let's do some easy ones first. That's good. Stay.
Oh, he's going to get into.
Sorry, let me just get through this turn, and then I will tell you this dumb idea I had. Who's this guy? It is. Still have a reroll. I'm going to keep rolling some dice if I can. I think I'm very tempted to score this turn though. Combat chicken with block is going to hit this guy. Just to move him away is fine. Stay. Right. Any of you guys? Yep, block. So it's you. Yes. Okay, it's a shame. I think we're going to have to get the hell out of here if we're going to score this turn. I just want to guarantee it. So. Oh yeah, I should have just done that. Never mind. Caro's done though. Caro 2 actually. Caro 1 is no longer with us, so that's Caro 2. Right, so my plan was I want to go and talk to the general population about their feelings on LARP and all that stuff and try and get like some sort of interviews. So I remember there's things like Chat Roulette and those other programs where you get to go and talk to randos on the internet, right? So I thought, oh, I'll do that. And do you know what? I actually had a really good time doing it. It's obviously seen a lot of penises in the short amount of time I was doing it for, but that's the way these things tend to go, I think. Oh, this is going to be bad. I am going to set up quite forward. Right. I think that's us. Cool. Actually, can I set these up anywhere? Oh, I can. How interesting. Actually, maybe I'll just leave Big D there and bring some more block over here.
Bob, did you know that there are all Skaven leagues played in great caverns underground? The teams are backed by the powerful greater clans, so you have Clan Skyer teams, Clan Eshin teams, and so on.
You lost me after Bob, Jim. Don't talk to me for the next few
Oh.
rounds.
That's why. I mean, I'm already at that point where I'm dreaming big that we might be able to score again this turn, but let's see.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
We're probably going to get on the receiving end of a nasty blitz here, probably, but we'll see. Oh, you want to fight?
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Yeah, these guys being strength 5 is a real issue. Even our big old boy Black Orcs are strength 4. Oh.
Apparently, this player forgot his hands in the changing rooms.
Fantastic. Yeah. This is where... Oh, hold on. So basically, because these two guys have blocking areas here, I need to basically clear this path coming up through here. So I'm kind of tempted to almost do a blitz and then just cover the ball area. Can I knock down either of these guys? So if I bring him here, and I bring another orc over here, that's 3, 4, 5. So I get 1 dice. One die might be enough, you know. This guy's block, he doesn't. Okay, so he moves to here. He still has a red dice. If I move this guy around to here. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot because of this guy. Right, well, never mind.
I wouldn't fancy being struck by one of those fists either.
Now, I have absolutely done myself out here. The plan is... I was not concentrating. Put that guy over here. I will follow. I'm such a moron. I can still blitz out here, can't I? And pile in that one last guy. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, that's good though. Okay. Okay.
We can always count on
This is good.
to inflict damage on the opposing team.
This is good.
They've smacked a player to relieve his team. Well done.
Lads. Let's go. Let's make it even harder for them. I am going to start stacking bodies in here just to make it more difficult for them. This is a rough situation around here. But we'll overcome. A little bait with Big D. Let's see if we can distract them a little bit. Okay, good Dave. He's going to take an absolute pounding, but it's good Dave, so you know he loves a good pounding. I'm gonna kind of leave this guy around here somewhere, maybe here, just for opportunities. That's very nice. Good night. Stay. Is that 3 in a row? Is that I think that's 3 KOs in a row. I will take that. No salty dice here. No salty dice. Right, because he's under all these tackle zones, he can't do anything. What turn is it? Will be our turn 6, so we have 3 turns? I mean, that's very doable, right? I'm feeling these mummies are going to be very, very upset. Surf. Like, being a goal up. A goal up? A score up? A touchdown up? I don't know. I don't know what the correct thing would be for that. Fine.
Will the big one manage to lay
That's
out an
not
opponent
as
of
good.
half his strength? Sometimes the underdog
Still only has a... Yeah, that's good. Fine. Stand this fellow up. Actually, can I? Yeah, I just need to stand him up. Interesting. Okay. Let's start here. This guy's got 2. I actually just need to make base contact with that guy. Then I get... I only get 2 doses. Let's try this. It worked. Follow. Okay, I can stand him up. This guy has a 1. Yep, but I can make that 2.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Look at Twinkle Toes there.
So he did base up here. No. No. Now I can move away from that mummy. Oh!
These black bolts are extremely useful for breaking the lines.
I mean, lads,
Knockout!
very, very well done. Mucho impressionado. Right, we're gonna pick up the ball now. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Rightio then. We're gonna pull back to what, turn 6. It's movement 6. This guy will chase him to the depths of hell. We have no way to cover him. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we have a go for it as well. I mean, not bad, right? No, but does Big D want to just get hit, or does he just want to jump out? I think he's going to try and jump out. That's fine. That's fine. He got KO'd. That's not fine. Oh. Oh, more bots. Fantastic. Do I want to become famous? No. No, I don't want to be famous. You can buy followers. I think that kind of spoils the entire point. This is not part of my plan. But it might work as part of the plan. Oh. Amazing. You failed it twice. Oh, can you imagine how salty you would be? You would dig deep into the deepest of salt mines with that one. Right, I've got 2 rerolls left. I just need to make sure this guy is not an issue. I can wrap up these guys and then run down the field and score. So we are going to try and do that right now. Big bada boom. I'd like to stay. I mean, my team has turned into a KOing machine right now. It's just like, it's just what we do here. We KO people. Double check this guy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 movement. We just need to defend the ball carrier or block these guys down. Can he go? Yeah, he can. Okay. He can't dodge through, so let's just make him have base contact to make him roll some dice. This guy can come up to here. This guy can come to here, and this guy can come to here. Right. Oh, I could have. I still can actually. With this guy. Yeah.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
I don't think I've ever had a game that go this well with like a bashy team against the Khemri like this. Like, that's crazy. Oh, he's my loner. Anyone else can do it? He's up. It's fine if it goes wrong. It's fine if it goes wrong.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Oh, he's got block. I'll be tempted to take them both down there, but follow.
Look on. Intimidation is the key. It's one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Boo.
Fragile. Very fragile.
Sorry, good Dave. That's the way it goes.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy fella's gonna get splatted. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
Okay.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Who's got the ball right now? I'm like, Callum's literally going to level up just from doing this, so we're going to do this right now. Probably could have rolled some like cheeky dice and re-rolled them, by the way. Oh yeah, the project idea. Sorry, I got distracted by. It's very hard playing and talking, by the way, at the same time about stuff and trying to be in any way coherent. It's definitely something I'm going to have to work on. But yeah, so it's like chat roulette, right, going around. I actually had an absolute blast. Like, there's a lot of dudes with their shirts off and a lot of cocks out. But the few people I did, there's some interesting characters on there, man. Let me put it that way. So I think I'll give it another go, collect some footage, and see if I can edit in together something semi-coherent. Should be good, I think.
Strike back would be terrible.
Well, that doesn't help me now. Yeah, I think one of the things that I didn't... Hold on. So I recorded like around 10-20 minutes yesterday, and then I wanted to check that it would work in my editing software, so I went away and basically I've had real issues with QuickTime and trying to get files that work in QuickTimes, and I had to bugger about with like trying to file convert them and a bunch of other boring stuff. But basically what happened was I ended up finding out I could use the footage I did record and how to set the codecs to be correct when I recorded it next time. So yeah, basically I need to give it another go, maybe this afternoon or tomorrow. A lot of Americans on there. One Filipino lady. Yeah, but mostly Americans. Please. Oh, Ian's got a jaw like a fucking brick wall, man. You're not going to knock him out. It's unfortunate they got so many rolls back there. We only got one is still good out, but and we're 2 goals up. Now a Spark person at this stage in the game would be tempted to, that's fantastic, to allow them to potentially score and to kind of sit back a bit, but I am very tempted to go on the offensive. Big D, I'm so sorry, pal.
They should replace that player before they lose any more. Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, one of their big lads is out, which is fantastic. Obviously, that's a lot of strength that we don't have to deal with now, so... That's absolutely fine by me. One less turn of them hitting me. That's cool. Also, we got some... most of the interviews that I had planned before the coronavirus actually set in, most of them were working on ways to record online. So obviously some people are more technically savvy than others, and some people have the kit, so like headphones and a microphone and things like that to get set up to record an episode. But yeah, that's something that's being worked on right now, which is quite exciting. Hopefully I might actually get some decent content out over this time period.
The team have possession.
Come on, Ian. That's it, son. Stay strong. Stay strong. God, Skeletons being movement 5. It's not them, is it? It's the Mumras that I'm thinking about. They are really good. Right. I don't like you doing that. So we are going to try and have a conversation about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Block maybe.
Moved right next to a teammate.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. The strength of bear. Unfortunately, fighting skills of a field though. Pushback, but not over.
Because we're two goals up, I'm not actually that worried about
This is going to be decisive.
position. I really just want to kind of put some of these guys down and make sure they hopefully don't get back up again. That's such a cool animation. Right, I think that's us. That is us. Let's see what they do now.
They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic.
Interesting. I'm going to say this now, and I may live to regret this, but I feel like Nurgler's here and looking after us right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say that and they're going to knock someone out, but so far, so good. We took more punishment against, like, the Skavens before, right? Yes, that's the guy we want to get punched.
Haha, here's some friends.
You can knock him all around the park. You're welcome to it. Ah. Okay then. Two dice block against a Mumra. Don't mind if I do. We'll stand him up. I think there's loads of options coming up around here. Let's have a look.
Together.
Yes. Very good. This time I will follow. We are going to blitz into the ball carrier, I think. Right. Let's put you. Oh wow, I can even just go straight in. And then, can I?
Close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Shame, but
Fritz is flailing. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown
okay.
next time.
Lanius, it's going to be a tough day for you, pal, but let's try and lock down that ball carrier, shall we?
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Yep, I feel pretty good about this.
More the merrier.
It's not the start we wanted. So, almost certainly we'll be able to, yeah.
Well assisted in fight.
One less annoyance to deal with.
Okay. Ball carrier? What turn is it? 10-12. Oh.
himself blocks. That's really risky.
Less pressure on the ball.
Oh, he followed as well. What a silly boy. So I can get a one-die blitz here. I'm gonna send Lloydie up. Get this guy into there. It's not going to give us any benefits, but it's an extra person in
Defensive
contact.
pressure gathering.
I'd love
They're
a,
attacking the ball
both down
carrier.
here.
I know,
Unfortunately,
Jill.
it isn't.
I'm watching the same match as you.
I'm going to move them to shot. Shot. Actually, I should have followed there. Never mind. Right. Can't do jack against those big boys at the moment, nor do I want to, so we'll move on.
Unity is strength.
Yeah, I've definitely got a bit sloppy, like I'm leaving a lot of guys in base contact right now. I'm kind of asking for trouble, but
The ball carrier, go.
that's very nice of them. So where are we going to go? Oh, it's not that nice.
The domino effect in action.
Even them attempting to try and score would actually be really beneficial right now. Like, they're not going to win. Oh, that's great. But then maybe trying to thin out those defences might be a good thing for me. Or we try and score again.
Better dodging out of the way rather than blocking
No.
the ball.
No, Jill. Strike first, run later. That's always been my
Okay. Shovey, shovey. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's try it.
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
I'll take it.
They can take lost the ball from that loser. They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
Nobody wants the ball. In that case, it's okay. It is okay. I was slightly worried there. Unfortunate.
And so am I. Just one more step.
Fucking Ian, you big sexy brute of an orc, you. Well done, son. Right, that's precarious. Bring an extra dice here, that would be amazing, but we can't. That's great. I will follow. Kind of wish that hadn't happened, but. Take it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it will do. Means that combat chicken has the ability to do a 1 die. Can I do better? No. Another guy there. I'm tempted just to stay.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
That's not good, but oh, fine, well. If you want to be so polite about it. That's very cool. I'll take a stun. I'll take it. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, if this guy even thinks about standing up, he's going straight out.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
Oh, he wants it. How badly does he want it? Not badly enough. The only slightly annoying thing is, maybe I could. Oh, that's a dodge. What turn is it? 15. If I want to score, that ball's got to move this turn. Okay, we don't have that many pieces to play around with here, so we kind of got to be a little bit smart. That's basically as close to a guarantee as you can get in Blood Bowl. Something good will happen. Then I can blitz the other guy, and then hopefully get a blocker on it. Yeah, that's great. Stay.
And into the crowd they go.
And then this guy we're doing it this way.
Not a wise place to end your turn
That's good.
on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed
Follow.
into the
Let's see
crowd,
what happens.
last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
That Caro could be a good choice, really. Let's go for it.
Good catch. Hello, so
It's good.
nearly at
Right, so he has movement 6. If he moves to here, then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we just need to make sure that no one fuckies with him. Right, that's good. That's a bad dice for us. That's still not great. I think we're good. I think we'll be pretty much okay. This guy might try and dodge out. Can he actually reach? He can't. Yeah, I think we're good. 3-0, hopefully.
This is going to be decisive. That winner went down like a sack of snortling unmentionables.
We just got a nice message on Facebook, Ian.
Look at his twinkle toes there.
I didn't read it. I'll read it after I finish the stream. Decent.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Right, no messing. Or do I mess? No, let's not. Get the 3 points. Okay, so absolutely fantastic game. Basically, we didn't take any bad injuries. All of our, I think 2 players leveled up.
After that match, I need to change my undergarments.
I mean,
Of what
I think we're all pretty happy with that result, right?
Yeah, do your constant whatever somewhere else, Stinky.
No. No, I don't want him. Fantastic. Combat Chicken got the player of the game, MVP, the most valuable player, so he gets an extra 5 star player points, I want to say. Just, I mean, well done, fellas. Really nice work by everyone. Oi. Okay, got a full lineup back. Team value is looking a little bit troubling, but okay, so we Callum level up, roll the dice. Interesting. So he has block already. Guard is a good thing to have. Mighty Blow is also a good thing. We have a piece with Mighty Blow. So what should we get on the Blitzer? Let's have a look at the other guy as well. Who else we got? Caro, who's another Blitzer who's leveled up. Let's roll his dice. Same again. So we have the ability now to potentially get... I mean, I could get 2 lots of guard and then just have a really, like...
At Massive Bifford
Solid.
Fan on Twerper has just sent you a rather intimate message, Bob. Would you like to take a
Interesting.
look?
Huh? What is ogre on ogre action?
I'll tell you what, we'll have a think about it. It's 2 o'clock now. I'm going to end the stream because we've done an hour. We'll only do an hour today. will come back and I'll have a think about what I want to do with these two blitzers. If you have any ideas and you're watching, please message again. Okay, so guard, the rules are basically they ignore being taken. If they +1 strength isn't taken away by being someone else's tackle zone. So it's basically like they're really good for like cages and assisting and all that stuff. So like having a couple of guys with that might be really, really strong. I guess especially if we were against a team with like strength 3 across the board, we can get like basically 2 dice a lot of the time, you know. So something to think about. We will think about it. But then again, like we've got one piece of Mighty Blow right now, and Foul almost died, but Mighty Blow in more players could also be very helpful, which for those who don't know, Mighty Blow is it plus add 1 to any armor or injury roll, which is basically really, really strong because it ends up meaning that people get injured a lot easier on the opposition through their blocks. So that's a nice also way to collect star player points for a blocker, because a blitzer, because you get 2 per injury. See, a lot of these guys here have just been absolutely smacking people, like Bungle for example.
Did you know that the new
But yeah, cool. Well, that was fun. We'll what's it saying here? 2 guard, sensible choice.
Don't confuse the viewers, Jim.
2 Mighty Blow is a wild option. Yeah, maybe it is tempting just to go for like the all-out like strength and just try and, because let's face it, we're playing this a very, very fighty team. We do like murdering people, but then guard would also be helpful. So maybe a guard and a Mighty Blow, or just do 2 guard and forget about guard for the rest of it, and then Mighty Blow every other player we get. It's interesting. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it, just to have some company at this time. So it's very, very good. More stuff coming out on the podcast soon, hopefully. Bear with. Ian just released an episode, which is really, really good fun. You can find that in the usual places. Thanks again for everyone for watching. We'll speak to you all again soon. Bye-bye.